Hello everyone! Today we are going to speak about the vocabulary related to education, mainly education system of the United Kingdom. So I'm going to emphasize some of the vocabulary in the context. If you are ready, we can start our lesson. Shall we? Okay. The youngest children start their education in a crèche, where they mostly play but also do some early learning activities. As you see in this sentence, I have emphasized a word crèche. That is a vocabulary for today. The first word crèche, it's a noun. And the meaning of this word is a place where young children are cared for during the day while their parents do something else, especially work, study, or shop. Let's see an example for this word. Does your employer provide a crèche? So, after that, they may go to a nursery school. As you see in the UK, children usually go to a nursery school after crèche. So, the next word is nursery school. Nursery school. Nursery school is a noun, and it's also used as a kindergarten in the United Kingdom. It's a school for children between the ages of about 2 and 5. Now, here is an example for this word. The alphabet and letter shapes were introduced in nursery school. Between the ages of 5 and 11, children attend primary school, where they learn the basics of reading, writing, and arithmetic. Primary school. Primary school is a noun. In the United Kingdom and other countries, it's a school for children between 5 and 11 years old. Let's see the example. All children now seem to be sent to primary school. So, as you see, we are looking through the stages of education in the United Kingdom. For most children, secondary education begins when they enter a comprehensive school or more traditional grammar school, to which they gain admission by sitting an exam. Let's pick up some words from here that were emphasized in the sentence. Comprehensive school. Comprehensive school. It's a noun, and the meaning of this word combination is a school in the United Kingdom for children of all abilities above the age of 11 that is paid for by the state. As you see, comprehensive school is free. It's paid for by the state. And here is an example for this word combination. Her children went to the local comprehensive school. Comprehensive school. So, the next emphasized word in this sentence is grammar school. We can say it's a word combination also. Grammar school is a noun, and in the UK, it's a school for children aged between 11 and 18 who have passed an examination. And in the US, it's an elementary school. As you see, they have some difference. Here is an example for this word combination. My brothers and sisters go to grammar school. The famous United Kingdom public schools are in fact private, fee-paying schools. So, as you know, we have already emphasized the comprehensive school, which was free for students, for pupils. But now we have opposite of this school, that is public school. Public schools are usually expensive type of private school, a school paid for by parents and not by the government. If you want to study in public schools in United Kingdom, you should pay for it. Now let's pronounce the word combination together. Public school. Public school. However, in Scotland, Australia, In the US, it's a free school provided by the government. It should be mentioned that between the ages of 11 and 18, young people take a wide range of subjects in arts, sciences, and technical areas. So let's pick up the words from the sentence again. The first word is arts. Arts. Arts is a noun and is given in plural. And as a noun, its subjects such as history, languages, and literature that are not scientific subjects, they are studied in arts. Example: at school I was quite good at arts but hopeless at science. So let's see the word science. Science. Okay, good. Science. It's a noun, and the meaning is a particular subject that is studied using scientific methods. So here we have some examples. Physical sciences. Economics is not an exact science. In the UK, pupils can leave school at the age of 16, although many young people choose to remain in full-time education until the age of 18. So let's take the word that was emphasized in our context. That is, yes, you're right, it's full-time education. It's full-time education is studying at a recognized place of education such as school, college, university, or in a similar setting such as home education. So if you want to study in the whole school, you should take full-time education. In this case, you cannot leave the school earlier. In England, it's compulsory for young people to continue with some form of education or training until they are 18. They must do it, even if they also have a job. So, compulsory. It's an adjective usually used with a noun. Compulsory. If something is compulsory, you must do it because of a rule or law. So let's see some examples of this word. Swimming was compulsory at my school. And also we have a synonym to this word, that is mandatory. Mandatory. You can use both of them in your context. From 16 to 18, young people may study at secondary school or at a sixth form college, after which they may go on to higher education. So, in this sentence, there are given three main words. Let's pick up one by one. The first one is secondary school. Secondary school. It's a noun and a school for children between the ages of 11 and 18 approximately. Here is an example for this word. Marcus has just started at secondary school. Let's move to the second word. Higher education. Higher education. It's also a noun, and the meaning of this word combination is education at a college or university where your subjects are studied at an advanced level. Let's see an example of this word combination. The transition to higher education is an important and significant one for students of all disciplines. The last word of this context is sixth form college. Sixth form college. So it's also a noun, and the meaning is a college for pupils in their final years of secondary education, starting at the age of 16. For instance, the sixth form students are preparing to take their A-levels. And we have finished with the words that are related to education. and let's see the words related to exams and qualifications. So, see this sentence. You take, do, or sit an exam, or recite an exam. So, recite. Recite, it's a verb, and the meaning of this verb is to take the exam again if you did badly first time or failed. For instance, if you fail these exams, you can recite them next year. Recite. It's a negative word. At schools and sixth form colleges in the UK, students have to take formal end-of-year exams. End-of-year exams is emphasized in the sentence. Here we have word combination of adjective plus noun, and the meaning of this word combination is final exams. Example: end-of-year exams start in January. At 18, a lot of students sit their university entrance exams, commonly referred to as A-levels. Students are usually given marks or grades. Let's stop to marks. Marks can be put in the percentage, like 50%, 75%, 100%, or grades. A, B, B+, C, or C+. So, now pay attention to the emphasized word in the sentence. Entrance exams. Entrance exams. An exam that you take to be accepted into a university. Before entering the university, you usually take this exam. Let's see the example. A student must take an entrance exam before they begin attending university there. If you pass and do well, you get a high grade. If you fail, you don't get the minimum grade. Now, just pick up these two words. The first word is pass, that is positive, and the other one is fail. That is negative meaning, that has negative meaning. So, let's see the word pass. This is a verb, and the meaning of this word is to be successful in exam or course. For instance, I've passed my driving test. And as I mentioned before, the opposite meaning for this verb is fail. So, if you skip classes, you'll probably do badly in the exam. So the word skip is highlighted in our sentence, and we can say that it's a verb. And the meaning of this verb is miss deliberately. It's usually used in informal speech. For instance, Martin skipped 5th grade. As you see, it's not a good event. Now, you should remember that while using collocations, mainly the word pass with the word exam, you should always be attentive to choose only pass with this word. So, always say pass an exam. Don't use I succeeded at my exams or I succeeded in all my exams. So let's see the example again. I passed all my exams and graduated in 2010. And it's time to move to technology-related words that are used in our education system. Let's move to the technology-related vocabulary that are mainly used in the education system of UK. With an LMS or VLE, students can work online and do more distance learning or blended learning. So here are given some words that are emphasized earlier. Let's choose two abbreviations from this sentence. The first one is LMS. LMS. It's a noun. And the meaning of this abbreviation is Learning Management System, a type of software for managing internet education or training courses. The next abbreviation is VLE. VLE. It's a virtual learning environment, a system for learning and teaching using the internet and spatial software. So here I have to remind you that while using abbreviations, while pronouncing them, you should pay attention to the intonation. Usually stress is put in the last letter of any abbreviation. For example, VLA, VLE, VLE. Okay, now I have to remind you that while using abbreviation, you should pay attention to its pronunciation, mainly to the intonation, and the stress is usually put in the last letter of each abbreviation. For instance, VLE, VLE. So, teachers can monitor students' activities and progress. Here we can see the word monitor. Monitor is a verb, to watch and check something carefully over a period of time or check regularly. And as for example, we can say that all the students' home tasks are monitored by their teachers. The next word is progress. Progress. The meaning of this word is movement to an improved or more developed state or to a forward position. For instance, students are making progress day by day. Remember, you must always use the verb make with the word progress. Don't use do progress. Instead, say make progress. Students can choose courses or modules, submit work, write blogs, access wikis, and leave voice messages. Here, the word module is highlighted in this sentence. So, let's see. Module. Module. It's a noun. And the meaning of this word is individual elements or parts of a course. For example, in reading and writing course, there are two main modules. The first one is reading, the second one is writing. As for practice of teaching language aspects, there are three modules. The first module is grammar in context, second one is vocabulary in context, and the third one is discourse analysis. Here is an example for this word. The full computer program is made up of several modules. Now we have finished all the vocabulary that is given for today for education, and let's review and pronounce them together. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Crèche, crèche. Nursery school, nursery school. Primary school, primary school. Comprehensive school, comprehensive school. Grammar school, grammar school. Public school, public school. Arts, arts. Science, science. Full-time education, full-time education. Compulsory, compulsory. Secondary school, secondary school. Higher education, higher education. Sixth form college, Sixth form college. Receipt. Receipt. End of year exams. End of year exams. Entrance exam. Entrance exam. Pass. Pass. Fail. Fail. Skip. Skip. LMS. LMS. Really. Really. Monitor. Monitor. Progress. Progress. Module. Module. Okay, that's it about today's our vocabulary, and I have prepared some questions for you. The first question is, what's the school leaving age? The second one, at what age does compulsory education begin, which you must do by law? So, if your answers are ready, you can leave them in the comment. That was all for today's vocabulary lesson. See you next time. Goodbye.